Hello guys, my name is Jeff Waters and I'm here today to talk to you about COPD. About 8 years ago I was diagnosed with COPD. It quickly progressed to stage 3 COPD. The doctor's answers to the COPD problem was this trusty bottle of oxygen, inhalers, Advair, or Symbicort, Advair, ProAir, all these medicines. Tons of stuff. They just throwing medicine. They kept throwing medicine at me. And the effect was I kept getting worse and worse. I was dependent on an oxygen tube all the time around, even in my house. I got to where I couldn't shave or shower. It's very, very bad. It was getting worse and worse. So in February, March 2013, I had an allergic reaction to Lispinol, a blood pressure medicine I've been taking for 3 or 4 years, and it caused me to swell up. I got really sick, ended up in a hospital. When I got to the hospital, I found out I had staph pneumonia on top of everything else. I was in a coma, put in a medically induced coma, on a ventilator. Overall, I spent 28 days in the hospital, most of that time in the critical intensive care unit, in a coma on a ventilator. Also got MRSA in the hospital. Whenever I started to come to and recover, the doctors there were new doctors fresh out of medical school. And they told me that some of these inhalers were increasing my risk for pneumonia. And if I were to get pneumonia again, I probably wouldn't make it. So they advised me to drop some of these meds. They started prescribing me vitamins and natural options instead of this crap right here. So I went home, I started weaning myself off medications, and I started doing things differently, and I started researching for a different way, a better way. I wanted my life back. I didn't want to be dependent on an oxygen tank. I didn't want to be dependent on these inhalers. I wanted to be able to do the things I used to be able to do. So in my researching alternative methods, one of the things that I came across, and I met a few people on Facebook who had used cannabis oil to successfully treat asthma and COPD and different lung and breathing problems. So I decided, you know what, it can't hurt. I'm going to try cannabis oil, see what it does for me. I had heard of people being cured of cancer and all sorts of diseases from it. So why not? Why not? Why not COPD? Why not me? Why not try it? What's it going to hurt? I have nothing to lose, right? The doctors tell me I'm not going to live. All they can do is keep throwing pharmaceutical at me, and hopefully I can live longer that way. They never once said quality of life to me in all those times. However, I found a way in a legal state to get cannabis oil, and for the next year I treated myself with cannabis oil. A drop a day is all it took. What I found out over that past year is I got myself off all the pharmaceutical. I got myself off the oxygen tank. Got myself off the trusty nebulizer. What I began to do is I began to take care of my diet, eating healthy, dropping bad things in my diet, using the cannabis oil, dropping the pharmaceuticals, and exercising. I found that I could get a quality of life back that I haven't had in years, in a long time. So I guess what I'm trying to tell you guys out there today is anybody with COPD, asthma, and lung issues, there is hope. Pharmaceutical and your doctors are going to lie to you. A lot of times they're not educated on the endocannabinoid system and what cannabis does to the body. They were taught in fear. They were taught this is the answer. Also, this pads their pocketbooks. They make money off of you. Lots of money off of you. So if there's a treatment that gets you off of this, gives you a quality of life back, and you don't have to go see that doctor all the time, he's losing money on it. It's not a good thing for him. So I wouldn't trust everything your doctors say to you about COPD, asthma, lung issues. Like I said, some are just not educated. Some refuse to look at the truth. Some are scared of losing money out of their pocketbooks. But I'm here to tell you, the truth is, cannabis oil is a wonderful medicine. I weighed 190 pounds. Now, I'm 135 pounds. I feel great most of the time when I have my cannabis oil or my cannabis extracts. When I could take a little bit of canna butter, put it in my meal, eat it, and feel good, no side effects, what's the harm in that? When I can take a drop of cannabis oil, put it on my tongue, it takes my pain away, it takes the tightness in my chest away, opens up my airways, makes me feel good, makes me able to exercise. What's the harm in that? Some people will say, well, you just want to get high. No, I don't want to get high. I just want to be able to live again. I want to be able to be a productive member of society, enjoy my time on this earth, and help others. Cannabis products, they help me do that. This is just a fact, simple fact. A lot of people don't want to hear that. It's true. It's a crazy concept. Cannabis, treating COPD, I scratched my head at first too. I scratched my head many a times when I was taking cannabis oil and thought, man, how can this be?